everyone, welcome to our kitchen. We are going to be doing a burger demo for you guys tonight. If you are watching live, please put hashtag live down in the comments. And if you're catching us on the replay, please put hashtag replay. Before we start the burgers tonight, I wanted to show you a few of our time-saving cookware and kitchen tools because I know there's a lot of new people in this group that may not be aware yet. So first of all, I was going to show you our produce keepers. Now these come in a set of two. There's a larger one and a smaller one. They each have a dial on them so you can set the date that you put it into the refrigerator so you don't forget how old it is. We've never put anything in there and wondered how old it was, have we? Yeah, we do that. So the dial is awesome. And you can keep veggies or fruits both in here, and it will keep them for fresher for longer. There's a tray at the bottom that has holes and it's lifted off the bottom so air circulates. There's a divider so you can have two different things in here. Like I'll keep peppers on one side, onions on the other. You could have like broccoli and cauliflower. You can also pull this out and it's hinged. And you can lay it flat in there so you have like a shelf. So if you have larger items to go into the produce keepers. So those are our produce keepers. And the next one I show you are sheet pan and liners. These are like really totally awesome. It comes in two sizes. This is the larger one. Yeah, and they come separately. You buy the sheet pan and the liners separately. So if you already have sheet pans this size, the liners will fit it. But these hat liners have a rim around the edge. So it prevents any kind of juices or anything from getting underneath it. We used to use aluminum foil, or if you use like parchment paper or something, you know, the stuff still gets under it. It still makes a huge mess. But this will keep your pans super clean. The pans will only need like a quick wipe. And these are dishwasher safe. And all of our silicone products are silicone products are food grade. They're BPA safe. They're not going to leach any kind of chemicals into your food. Dishwasher safe, oven safe, microwave safe, freezer safe, all that kind of good stuff. So this is the larger pan. It also comes in a smaller size, which is a set of two. So you can buy the two smaller pans and the two smaller sheet liners. But what is really cool is that our sheet liners are sized so that you can actually lay the two smaller ones side by side on the larger pan, if you can see that. So now you can cook two different things in your oven at the same time and not worry about the juices and the flavors mixing in with each other. So this is one of our top selling products. Our number one time-saving cookware is we're actually going to use it tonight, and that is the Multipurpose Steamer. Now we have three steamers. You can pretty much do the same thing in all three of them, but they each do have a little bit of a unique purpose. So the Multipurpose Steamer has got this trivet tray in it, which we are actually going to use tonight. So we are going to put the burgers on the trivet tray, and so the grease is going to fall down below it. You can cook bacon on this. It fits about 5 strips of bacon, which I know who only eats 5 strips of bacon. But yeah, but in 5 minutes it'll actually be crispy in the steamer in your microwave. It's really awesome. If you want to like cook fish and chicken and veggies at the same time, you can use this as a divider inside of the steamer. You can cook without it. We have a chicken fajita demo in here where you can do chicken fajitas for your family in under 10 minutes. And we cook that in the steamer without the trivet tray. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out. You can cook popcorn in here. We've been doing that as our nighttime snack. And we also do have a video on that in here that you can check out. So the rectangle steamer is slightly smaller. It's good for if you only want to cook like 1 or 2 eggs or a dip or something small. And also because of the rectangle shape, it's good for like loaves. And then we have a round steamer, which is good for like soups or soups. I always do that. Soups or stews because of the round shape. But again, you can use any of the three pretty much in the same manner. And then just 2 more things I want to grab real fast just because I think they're fun and cute. This is our Perfect Petites. And it makes small little size items. You can use this in the freezer for like, to freeze shape, like a mold. You can use it in the microwave. You can use it in the oven. for like little cookies. It's really cute. And of course, the bagel and the donut maker. You know, if you have kids or grandkids, you know, how fun to make desserts with them. And we even have everything bagel topping. And we have the doughs, and his phone is ringing. We're going to ignore it. You may hear a phone in the background. We're just going to ignore that.
I know y'all are calling in. That's what it is. Which is not a call-in show. So.
Alrighty, so I think that's what I wanted to show you about the cookware. Alright, before we make the burgers, I want to tell you one thing about the steamer. They make really good gifts. So they are good for a family, because you can, like I said, cook for a family or 4 or 6 easily in the steamer. But they're really great gifts for an individual too. If you have someone that's graduating from college and they're going to be in a dorm room where they have a microwave and a small fridge but not a stove, you can cook a full healthy meal in the steamer. So it's great for college graduates going into college or graduating and going to be in an apartment by themselves. If you camp, if you're going to be in a camper and are limited on your kitchen space, the steamers are perfect for that. Also, people that maybe, you know, like an assisted living where they can still independently have a kitchen and cook their own food, the steamers are perfect. They're really great for everybody to have a quick, healthy meal, easy cleanup, goes in the dishwasher, or you can hand wash it, either one. All right, so before we do the hamburgers, we are going to make garlic aioli tonight. And this is going to be our topping for our burgers. We have never made this, so this is an experiment for us. We do have something called the Big Burger sauce, which is supposedly tastes like the Big Mac sauce. So if you like the Big Mac flavor sauce, you might want to add that to your order. I have it on my list to get next time. But what I'm going to do tonight is make the roasted garlic aioli. And on the back of all of our meal solutions and our jars, there's always a quick, easy recipe. But if you go onto the website, there are a lot more recipes that you can make with all of our items. They're very, very versatile. So this says to add 1 tablespoon of the blend to 1 cup of mayo and a splash of lemon juice. Well, we don't need a full cup because I'm just going to make enough for our 4 burgers for our dinner tonight. I'm going to use our 1 cup prep bowl. These come in a set of 4 and they have a spill-proof lid. They do have measurements on the side. This is a full cup, half. I'm going to put in roughly a half a cup of mayonnaise, if we have that much in here. Actually, we may not even need that much. We may not have that much in here. Okay, this may be a very small amount of aioli. He's looking to see if we have more. Our refrigerator actually quit working. We had a repairman out yesterday. Okay, we'll get enough out of this for our 4 burgers tonight. But one of the reasons I'm making this first also, any of our sauces or our dips or like the guacamole, if you make them and let them sit for like 15 or 20 minutes, or even better, make them like the night before, they're better because the flavors marinate and the spices soften up. All right, he's going to give me a little bit of mayonnaise in there. So it's painful watching me do this, isn't it? Okay, that is plenty for us for our meal tonight. So I'm going to use our 401 spice spoon. These were designed to fit inside all of our jars, and it has 4 different measurements on it. I don't know if you've ever tried to use measuring spoons and you try to pour the contents into the spoon and you make a mess, or at least I do, or you miss. So I'm going to add, since we did less than a cup here, I'm going to add maybe a little over a teaspoon of the garlic, roasted garlic. And I think you probably can't see this because I have it on wide so you can see David next to me. But here is this. And then I had some sliced lemons in a bag here, so I'm just going to squirt a little bit of lemon juice into it. And try not to get any. I have something to start with, babe. Oh, and there went the seed. Try not to get a seed, I said, and there I did. You want a little lemon
You
seed?
don't use the thing?
Not for this. I guess I could use the squeezer for this, couldn't I?
There goes another seed.
There goes
That's
another
why
seed.
you want to use
Okay,
the
so
thing.
we're going to use the press, like my wise husband is telling me here. We have a 2-in-1 citrus press. That's good for limes or lemons. It does capture the seeds and the pulp. I've just never done it with like that, but I guess it should work. Look at that. Get a few drips of the juice out of there. Okay. And then we are going to stir that together. And I'm going to use our silicone prep knife to stir. It's good for stirring. It's good for protecting your cookware because it is silicone, so it won't scratch it or scrape it. All of our silicone products like this have steel core on the inside, so they're really sturdy, but they have that BPA-free silicone on the outside, so it feels good on your hands. It's heat resistant. If you lay it on the edge of the pan, it's not going to melt. So I'm just going to stir this up a little bit, and we're going to set it aside, and we're going to start on our burgers. Do you have the burger meat out? Whoops, I didn't get the burger meat out. He will get the hamburger meat out. And if we use like a lean sirloin, I'm assuming that's what it is, because I really am not a fan of meat with any kind of fat or gristle in it. They say for hamburgers it's best to have some fat in your hamburger to make them tastier, but yeah, we're going with really lean. Look at that, looks really good.
Sirloin burgers.
It's sirloin, okay, yeah. So he's gonna put, and I don't know if you can see this. We'll have to pick it up and show you. We've got 2 bowls here. We're gonna put about a half a pound of the ground meat in both, on one of each. And you can do this with veggie burgers or chicken. You can make a healthier alternative to this. Okay, and we're gonna use tonight our banh mi, and for one of them, and the chicken jalapeno for the other. The banh mi is a Vietnamese style. It's got like lemongrass and chili and other spices. And then, of course, the chicken jalapeno has jalapeno in it. Neither one, I think, is too terribly spicy, and I'm not a spicy person. But what I love about these is you can control the amount of heat by how much of the spice you put in it. You can put more or less. And the directions on both of them say to combine 1 pound of the meat with 2 tablespoons. So I believe we have a half a pound in each, so we're going to put 1 tablespoon in each. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon into 1 jar. And David is going to, I don't touch raw meat, so David is going to kind of mix that up. And you don't want to overwork your burgers either. You just want to kind of gently mix them together. And then I'm going to put about a tablespoon of the jalapeno in here. Smells good too. And he's going to mix those up and make the patties, and then we're going to put them into our multi-purpose steamer. And these 4 burgers only need 4 minutes to cook. So it's really fast in their microwave. And in case you were wondering, microwave cooking is actually better for locking in nutrients because it cooks faster. And because you don't add water to our steamers, even if you're making like broccoli, you don't add water. You just put the broccoli in, put the lid on, and microwave, and it will cook perfectly. The only time you add water is if you're doing like rice or a pasta that needs the water. So microwaving is fast, and it's actually better to keep the nutrients in. I think these are a little bit smaller than a 1/4 pound. That's all right. They'll be good and yummy. So we've got the first 2 in there. Don't know if you can see that or not. Making our other 2 burgers.
You didn't know it'd take this long to make the burger.
No, I didn't know. That's all right. I can talk. I can talk while you mix.
She can talk.
I can talk. What did I want to tell you? So right now, I'm going to go through and show you the whole Taste of the Season package, and it's actually on sale right now. I'm making it smaller. Oh, you got to divide it too. Okay. And we also have a burger press too. I'm going to order the burger press. It's a 3-in-1, so you can make full-size burgers, 1/4 pound, or you can make the slider, or you can also do stuffed burgers with the burger press. So we need to get that to make perfectly round burgers. All right, so we have got the 4 burgers in there. Okay, and while he washes his hands, I'm just going to put the lid on, and we're going to put this in the microwave for 4 minutes, and then I'm going to show you a few other seasonings while this cooks. So those 2 burger seasonings just came out in our spring catalog, and they actually can be purchased individually or in our Taste of the Season collection. So in the Taste of the Season collection, you get the 2 hamburger seasonings that we mentioned. You you also get 2 fry seasonings. There's the cheesy fry and the Cajun fries. And these are so good, not only on potatoes, but on chicken, on veggies. The cheesy fry is like a garlicky Parmesan. It's good on like broccoli or potatoes. It's good on popcorn. We've been seasoning our popcorn with it. It's really good. And the same thing for the Cajun fries. We put this on shrimp the other night. It was really good. And we've also had it on popcorn. So again, all of our things will have a quick, easy recipe on them, but they're very versatile, and there's a lot more recipes on the website.
And they're all natural and low sodium.
Oh, I didn't even mention that. All of our products are gluten-free, in case you didn't know. Yeah, gluten-free. They are low in sodium and low in sugar. There's never any artificial flavors or colors or sweeteners. There's no MSG, all that kind of bad stuff. So it is definitely a healthier alternative for your meals, to swap out the items in your pantry. Thank you for reminding me of that. That's kind of important.
That's why I'm here.
You are. You're my backup. All right, and also in the Taste of the Season collection comes the strawberry margarita mix. Now, you can mix this with alcohol if you want, but you can also make a non-alcoholic mocktail with it, a slushy, actually strawberry, like ice cream. What's it called with ice cream?
Ice cream.
What am I trying to think of? A milkshake. A milkshake, yes. Come on, back up. Help me here.
Trying.
You can make strawberry milkshakes. People have also made a shortbread cookies and put some of the strawberry in it to give it a strawberry lime flavor to the shortbread cookies. There's just a whole lot of ways you can use this. And then there's 2 more items in the collection. There's the Pop Shop tea. It's 2 herbal teas. As you can see, they come in the individual packets. You can make these as a hot tea, steam it in your cup. You can also cold brew it. And if you don't know what that is, basically you put your water and the tea bags into a sealed container, put it into your refrigerator overnight, and it brews overnight. And that makes a more smoother flavor. So this Pop Shop herbal tea has kind of like an old-fashioned cola flavor to it. And then the other one we have in the collection is the Ginger Mule herbal tea. And I actually haven't opened this one yet to try it. But those 7 items, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, come in the Taste of the Season collection. It is right now 10% off. And also, I think it's like $62 total for all that. Anything you buy right now, 60 or over, also comes with a free kitchen tool. So you can get that citrus press that I almost forgot to use, or the scoop. So you can get those free. And also, purchases over $100 right now have free shipping. So it's really a great time to check these out if you haven't. And also, while that's cooking, we are actually celebrating having over 100 members in this group. We crossed that over the weekend, I believe. Yes, so I'm going to give away a prize drawing. So basically, the way you get entries into the drawing is for every $20 you spend by midnight tomorrow, which is Friday night, the 28th, I think, April 28th. By midnight tomorrow, every $20 will give you an entry into that drawing. If you add our Epic box onto that, and if you don't know what that is, I did a video on that a couple of days ago. You can watch that video, but it's our monthly subscription. If you add that on, you get an extra 2 additional entries into the drawing. If you want to host a virtual demo, which is real easy, basically you just invite your friends and share your link with them, and then I will do, and David will help me, we'll do like a live demo for you, and then you can earn free products. So you're going to get 3 extra entries if you do that. And if you want to join with me on my team, like a business opportunity, you'll get 5 extra entries. So there's lots of ways to get entries into the drawing, but they have to be in by tomorrow night at midnight. I'm going to do the drawing on Saturday. And I think we may have our granddaughters on Saturday, so if my daughter lets me, I might let them be live and draw the name with me. We'll see how that goes. So I think that's everything I wanted to tell you about that. So let's check on our burgers. He pulled it out of the oven. I don't know if you can see the steam come up or not. Oh, can you see the steam? Maybe. And look at that. I don't know if you can see. I'm afraid I'm going to dump them out. Maybe I can pick one up with our grab and go tongs. This is another one of our utensils. Again, metal on the inside, silicone on the outside. Let's see if I can pick one up without dropping it. If you can see that, but it's super juicy and done in 4 minutes. And they're going to be really tasty. This is our dinner tonight. So I'm going to put the lid back on that to keep this warm. Well, I just mentioned a couple more things really fast. What did I forget to say? Oh, the Epic Life. I want to tell you about the Epic Life program real fast, and then we'll be done because we're ready to eat. We're old people. We eat early. This is kind of late for us, actually. The Epic Life program registration starts tomorrow. And what it is, it's a 6-week program that actually begins on May 29th. It is free to join. There's a Facebook group. And what you'll have in there will be meal planning, exercise tips. It's for people that want to lose weight or people that want healthier meals or healthier lifestyles. It's free to join. You can participate as much or as little as you want. We're actually going to join it. I've never done it. He doesn't know this yet. We're going to join it this time and do it. We've never done it. And you can join and just kind of be a fly on the wall and listen and watch, or you can just fully jump right in, get involved with accountability within the group. They give away prizes. So there's really kind of no reason not to join because it's free. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll send you the link and more info. And I'll probably put some more information in the group tomorrow on that. So I think that's everything. I'm kind of looking at my notes. I think that's everything that I wanted to mention. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. And then after we eat our dinner, I'll go through them and answer them. And we hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Good night.